Alright, today's video is about transplanting seedlings. So I went and picked some of these up from the local nursery. I got some broccoli, that's one of those 6-packs. So I'm going to be placing those strategically around the garden. I got 2 of these onion bulbs. One's a red onion and one is a sweet yellow Spanish. And then this is my ghost pepper here. And this thing looks really sad, but I want to show you something. You see how droopy that looks? Take note of that, because I'm going to take another video this evening after I get it in the ground and get it watered. So I'm going to go around. I've already prepped the soil on these, and I'll link in the description a video on how I prep my soil for the season. And so I've identified where I want to plant each of these guys, and then I'm just going to go around and I'll show you what I do when I'm putting them in the ground. Okay, so I went around, kind of decided where I'm going to plant everything, and dug these little holes. And so these little guys fit right in. So one tip when you're getting ready to plant, don't water your plants the day that you're going to transplant them. It'll make them very easy to come out. See how easy that is, and it just kind of stays together. And so when you look at it, you want to look and see if it's root bound. This one's not too bad, but if it is root bound, you want to kind of break these roots up a little bit just to help them spread out into the garden bed. And then now in each of these holes I'm going to put some fertilizer. This fertilizer is EB Stone tomato and vegetable food. It's 453. And I put about a tablespoon in, which I don't have with me, so I'm just gonna pour a little bit into my hand here. About that much. And what I'll do is I'll just throw this in the bottom of the hole. Just like that. Just kind of mix it around a little bit. And then fill the hole in. And there you go. Doesn't look great right now. And some of these dead leaves I'll peel off. This one will probably plump up after I water it. So I got one there. I'm gonna put one right here. We'll do this one right here. It's kind of a tight spot here, but the beans are going to start dying off here in a little while when it starts getting cold. So again, just put a little bit of fertilizer in the bottom of the hole. And fill it in. And these 6-packs like this, when they're really small, some of these aren't going to make it. But I'm just going to put them in the ground and give them the best chance I can. So there's that. Next, I want to show you this one. I won't bore you with doing all of them, but I'm going to go plant this one. So let's go do that. This is really wilted, and this thing needs to get in the ground. So I have a hole over here. You got the fertilizer for me, please? One of the things I like to do, especially with peppers, is label them. So I'll put this label here because, as you can imagine, I've got different pepper varieties here. I got some sweet ones back here. I got a Serrano. These are Shishitos. And I don't want to come out here looking for a sweet pepper and pull one of these ghost peppers and throw it in my kid's lunchbox for school or something, and then have the CPS come and get me. So, all right. So I'm just going to do the same thing here. Put a little handful in there, mix it up. Put this out. You can see this one is a little bit more root bound than those other little tiny ones. So I'm just going to break these roots up. Just trying to give it the best chance I can. And I've never done one of these super hot peppers like this, so I'm really interested to see how it does. So I need to put that one down, make sure it's not above grade. So I'm gonna dig down a little bit more here. And then just filling around it. Just like this. And so you can see this thing has kind of two stalks here. And I'm gonna take one off because I don't want it wasting too much energy going this way. I want it to be nice and compact. So just break that off. And then look how look how sad this guy looks. But I'll show you, I'll take another video later in the evening and we'll see if he's not looking a little better. Okay, here's the important part. There it is, ghost pepper right there. So I'm gonna keep going. I got some more holes dug and prepared. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get everything planted. And then, okay, now that these guys are planted, I'm gonna come through. I've got my mulch left over that I've scooped up, and I'm just gonna mulch around all these. The mulch is gonna help retain moisture. So these young seedlings, you got to be careful with them because some of them are very, very delicate. And so I'm just trying to be as careful as possible here. But I'm going to go through here with my bag of recycled mulch here. And I'm going to just mulch around all these little seedlings I just planted. Okay, now we got the mulch spread around, seedlings are planted. Now we're just gonna water it. And I set it on mist when the plants are really young like this, just to make sure that I don't dig them up. I've had times where I've had it on shower and it kind of uprooted the plant. So if I just set this on mist, it takes a little bit longer, but it makes me feel a little bit better about it. So I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna water each of these plants like this. And I'm going to do it for a little while. I'm going to give it plenty of water. So I'll probably do about 30 seconds on each plant just to make sure that the water's getting down into the root zone. Okay, I'm going to wrap this video up. Let's see, I got my seedlings planted. They're watered. And hopefully they'll thrive over the next couple months and provide some food for me and my family over the next couple months. But I want to show you this as I wrap up this video. Look at this. This might be an hour later. This is that pepper plant they planted. It was just sad and droopy. This is how quickly they turn around. This is really, really amazing how these things flourish when you get them in the ground. You get them a nice drink of water. So hopefully this guy's going to take off and I'll have a ghost pepper. I've never had one. I've had ghost pepper salsa and it was kind of rough. So we'll see. I'm excited though. Alright, thanks for watching.